Hi, how are you doing? This is Analysis by Doing. I'm Manu Vasudevan, Certified AWS Solutions Architect and Data Analyst at your service. Welcome to Analysis by Doing, a series of data analysis sessions in which we do hands-on projects analyzing data using Amazon Web Services. The target audience is aspiring data analysts and AWS cloud enthusiasts. What good is any knowledge when not put to good use? We will exercise our AWS skills on the terrain of data science. Join us in our data analytics journey in the vehicle of Amazon Web Services. Welcome to this session on Jupyter Notebook Overview. We will review our portfolio website before the Notebook Overview project. Perform an overview of the following: Jupyter Notebook application and kernel processes, Jupyter Notebook interface, cells, and keyboard shortcuts, and notebook workflow and menu options. Then, we will upload the new Notebook Overview project file to the S3 portfolio bucket. We will then review our updated portfolio website after the Notebook Overview project. Next, we will stop but not terminate the Analysis EC2 instance. Finally, we will perform best practices, review billing dashboard, and review budget alarm. To keep us motivated to produce more of such high-quality free content, please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button below, leave a comment or two, and share this video with your colleagues, friends, and other budding cloud analysts. Now that we understand the Jupyter Notebook interface, cells, and keyboard shortcuts, let's understand the Jupyter Notebook workflow and menu options. Having RDP'd into the Analysis EC2 instance, click on the Anaconda PowerShell command icon in the taskbar. In the command window, enter the command pwd and press Enter. Note that your present working directory is your home directory. Key in Jupyter Notebook and press Enter. The Notebook dashboard opens in our default browser, Chrome. Click on your project folder, ABD Portfolio 1. Click on folder, Project 1. Click on the Notebook Overview, Jupyter Notebook. Inside the Notebook tab, click on the View menu option on the menu bar on top. Click Toggle Header to increase the working screen size. Again, click View, then Toggle Header to have the header back on the screen. Click on the View menu option on the menu bar on top. Click Toggle Toolbar to increase the working screen size. Again, click View, then Toggle Toolbar to have the toolbar back on screen. Click on the License Agreement cell. Note that you're in command mode. Press A key to create a new cell above the current one. In command mode, press the M key to make the cell Markdown text. Click in the new cell and type #this is a Markdown cell. ##. Markdown cells interspersed between code cells help to describe the strategy and steps of the data analysis. Key in 6 hashtags. The number of hashes, 1 to 6, in the beginning correspond to the H1 through H6 tags of HTML. Press Alt and Enter to execute the current Markdown cell and insert a new cell below. Click on the white space outside that code cell to select it. Note the default cell type of code in the toolbar above. Hit Enter to start editing. Key in the Python arithmetic expression 10 plus 20. Click on the Run icon in the toolbar to execute it. Note that its input and output line numbers are updated. Press A to insert a new code cell above. In the new code cell, press Enter and type the Python arithmetic expressions 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, hashtag output is displayed. Then press Shift and Enter to execute the cell and select the next cell below if it exists. Otherwise, a new cell is created. Note the line numbers assigned to the input cell and output result above. Although all expressions within the input cell are evaluated, only the final evaluation is output. Click on the white space outside the cell with the single Python add arithmetic code. Press Ctrl+C to copy the cell. Use arrow keys to navigate down 2 cells. Then press Ctrl+V to copy the cell. Click and append a 0 to both the digits. From the menu bar on top, click on Cell. From the drop-down, choose Run Cells. Click and append another 0 to both the digits. Run the same cell again by clicking on the Run icon in the toolbar. The output is refreshed and the line numbers are incremented. Click on the License Agreement cell. Press A to add a code cell above it. Again, press A to add another code cell above it. Now, press B to add a code cell below it. Click on the cell with multiple lines of Python arithmetic code. Add zeros to all the digits. Run it again by clicking on the Run icon in the toolbar. The output is refreshed and the line numbers are incremented. Click beside the first cell with Python arithmetic code. With Shift key pressed, click on the cell below it. Again, keeping the Shift key pressed, click on the cell below it. Click Edit, Copy Cells to copy the 3 selected blue highlighted cells to Notebook Clipboard Buffer. Scroll down a couple of cells. Then click Edit, Paste Cells Below to duplicate the copied cells. Cell numbers determine the order of execution when you select multiple cells and run them, or when you run all cells. From the drop-down menu cell, click Run All. Note that the input and output cell numbers have been incremented. However, you may select and run individual cells in any order. Click beside the last cell with Python arithmetic code. The cell is selected to become the current active cell. Click Edit, Delete Cells to delete the highlighted cell. Click beside the last cell with Python arithmetic code. Click Edit, Merge Cell above to join currently active cell to the one above. Click Help, Edit Keyboard Shortcuts to review the keyboard shortcut settings. Close the Command Mode Shortcuts pop-up window. Click beside the last cell with Python arithmetic code. From Command Mode, press B to add a new code cell. Modify the cell type in the drop-down menu to Markdown. Click on the input cell. Key in 3 hashtags. Using keyboard shortcuts dramatically increases your efficiency. Save the time you spend on menu navigation and mouse clicks. Press Alt and Enter. Modify the current cell type in the drop-down menu to Markdown. Click on the input cell. Key in 2 hashtags, Notebook Error Handling. Press Alt and Enter. Key in 10 divided by 0. Then press Ctrl and Enter. Note the 0 division error under the cell in error. Edit the input cell contents to 10 divided by 10. Then press Shift and Enter. Note that the error message has disappeared and the numbered cell output is displayed. In the new code cell, key in the following infinite loop. I equals 0, while within parentheses I is less than 10, colon, print I within parentheses. After ensuring that the indentations are accurate, press the Run icon in the toolbar. The unending zeros on the screen tell you that your code is running an infinite loop. Click the Interrupt the Kernel button next to the Run button in the toolbar. Scroll down to the bottom of the output in the cell and note the keyboard interrupt message. From the top menu bar, click on Kernel, then Restart and Clear Output. Confirm by clicking on Restart and Clear All Outputs in the confirmation pop-up window. Clean up your while code by hitting Enter and appending the counter increment line. Then press Alt and Enter to run the cell successfully. The value of the variable I, once assigned or computed by the kernel, is available throughout the notebook. Scroll all the way up and click next to the first cell with Python arithmetic code. Press A to add a cell above. Click on the cell and enter I. Press Ctrl and Enter. Note the value of I within the kernel. However, if the notebook is executed from top to bottom, it will error out at this cell. Click on Kernel, then select Restart and Run All. Confirm by clicking Restart and Run All cells. With this cell selected, from Command Mode, press D twice to delete this cell. Scroll down to the last empty cell. Modify the new cell's type in the drop-down menu to Markdown. Click on the input cell and key in mathematical expressions in LaTeX format. Then press Alt and Enter to run the cell. Double-click on the above math expression cell to review the input formatting. Press Alt and Enter to see the formatted output expression. These LaTeX format expressions are available in this video's description. Modify the cell type in the drop-down menu to Markdown. Click on the input cell and key in math expressions in their own delimited lines. Then press Alt and Enter. Let's include some Python visualization code. Click on a blank code cell. From the code drop-down in the toolbar above, choose Markdown. Click on the gray box called Input Cell. Key in H2, a typical Python visualization, and H2 tag, then press Alt and Enter. In the new code cell, key in these Python code lines. Import NumPy as NP, import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, then press Alt and Enter. In the new cell, key in these Python code lines. Distribution equals np.random.normal within parentheses 0, 2, 1 million. Then press Alt and Enter. In the new cell key in these Python code lines to draw the normal bell curve. Click beside any empty cell. From the top menu bar, click Edit, then Delete Cells. From the top menu bar, click Kernel, then Restart and Run All. Confirm by clicking on Restart and Run All Cells. On the top right of the menu bar, note the gray color of the kernel icon while it executes the cell. See all the output on all cells. Click beside the last cell with Python code. From Command Mode, press B to add a new code cell. Modify the cell type in the drop-down menu to Markdown. Click on the input cell and key in Save Your Work, download it in PDF or HTML format, document and publish your project with code, process explanations, and output. Press Shift and Enter. Click beside the last cell with Python code. From Command Mode, press B to add a new code cell below. Click and key in !conda list. Then press Alt and Enter to run the cell. On the top right of the menu bar, note the gray color of the kernel icon while it executes the cell. Your project documentation now includes the list of libraries and their versions used. Click on the File menu option on the menu bar on top. Click Save and Checkpoint to save the notebook as Notebook-Overview in your previously chosen working directory. From Command Mode, pressing just S will save the notebook to the disk. Pressing Ctrl S at any time will also save the notebook. Also, the first button in the toolbar is the Save button that can be pressed at any time to save your notebook to the disk. Click on the File menu option on the menu bar on top. Choose Download As, then choose HTML. Click on the up arrow next to the downloaded file. Click on Open. View the notebook-overview.html file. Note that the JPEG image files are not in the download folder. Close the browser window. Close the Anaconda PowerShell command window. Open File Explorer. In the left pane of File Explorer, expand the Users, Administrator, ABD Portfolio 1 folder. Move the downloaded notebook-overview.html to the Project 1 subdirectory. Click on Project 1 folder. Double-click on Notebook-Overview.html. View your final Notebook-Overview.html. Close the browser window. Close File Explorer. Having understood the Jupyter Notebook workflow and menu options, let's upload the Portfolio website files to our Portfolio S3 bucket. After RDPing into the Analysis EC2 instance, open Chrome browser. Navigate to AWS.com. Click on Sign in to the console on the top right. In the Sign in as IAM user page, enter your account ID. Enter your admin username, Analyst1. Enter the password and click on Sign in. In the AWS console, in the search bar, enter S3 and enter to land on the S3 console. Click on ABD Portfolio 1 bucket. In the ABD Portfolio 1 bucket page, click on the folder Project 1. Click on the Upload button. Click on the File Explorer icon in the taskbar. Navigate to the folder Users, Administrator, ABD Portfolio 1, Project 1. Select the files notebook-overview.html and notebook-overview.ipynb, the Jupyter Notebook file, by clicking on them with the Shift key pressed, and drag them onto the S3 upload page. In the S3 upload page, scroll down and click on Upload button to start uploading the selected files. After seeing the Upload Succeeded message, click on Close button. Click on the Create Folder button. On the Create Folder page, in the Folder section, key in the folder name Images and click on Create Folder button. Click on the folder Images. Click on the Upload button. In File Explorer, navigate to the folder Users, Administrator, ABD Portfolio 1, Project 1, Images. Select the files nb-title.jpg and setup-video.jpg, our image files, by clicking on them with the Shift key pressed and drag them onto the S3 upload page. In the S3 upload page, scroll down and click on Upload button to start uploading the selected files. After seeing the Upload Succeeded message, click on Close button. On the top right of your AWS console, click on your account alias. And in the drop-down, click Sign Out. Close the browser window. Close File Explorer. Close the Remote Desktop window. Confirm OK. We have uploaded the Portfolio website files to our Portfolio S3 bucket. Let's access our just updated Portfolio website from our personal laptop or desktop. Back in the AWS console, in the search bar, key in CloudFront and hit Enter. Click on your Portfolio website distribution. In the CloudFront distribution page, Details section, click on the copy icon next to the distribution domain name. You can reference this URL in your resume, business, and social media links to further your data analysis career. Open a new browser tab. Paste your Portfolio URL in the address bar and hit Enter. CloudFront might take anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes to propagate the file changes in your website. Also, you may need to clear the browsing data in your browser to fetch the latest website deployment. In your website, click on the Intro to Jupyter Notebook URL and view your placeholder project. We have updated our Portfolio website with the proper Jupyter Notebook-Overview Project documentation and published it for free on CloudFront. Let's put our data analysis server to sleep for now. In the AWS console, key in EC2 in the search bar and hit Enter. Click on the region drop-down next to your account alias. Select the region where you had created your analysis EC2. Mine was Ohio. In the EC2 dashboard, in the left pane, click on Instances. Check the Running Analysis EC2 and click on the Instance State dropdown. Then select Stop Instance. In the Stop Instance confirmation pop-up window, click on Stop. Refresh the screen after a few minutes till the Instance State column shows stopped. We have put our data analysis server to sleep for now. As best practice, let's review our billing dashboard and budget alarm. In the AWS console, click on your account alias on the top right. From the drop-down options, choose Billing Dashboard. In the Billing Dashboard, scroll down to the top free tier Services by Usage section. Review your service usage. Keep an eye on the EC2 30 GB SSD month-to-date usage. In the AWS console search bar, key in CloudWatch and hit Enter. Close any notification windows. Click on the region drop-down next to your account alias and select North Virginia. In the CloudWatch console's left pane, expand the Alarms submenu. Click on Billing. Click on your $1 alarm. Review the graph for any charges. Scroll down to Details section and click on the History tab. Review the list of updates for any alarm on status. You may sign out of your AWS console. Congratulations! As you can see, we have officially marked all our milestones off our list. We have explored Jupyter Notebook thoroughly, examined its layout, interface, and workflow. Also, we have familiarized ourselves with the key tenets of using Jupyter Notebook for performing, documenting, and publishing data analysis. To keep us motivated to produce more of such high-quality, free content, please subscribe to this channel, hit the like button below, leave a comment or two, and share this video with your colleagues, friends, and other budding cloud analysts. Thanks for watching. Until our next session, this is Manu Vasudevan wishing you a very happy analysis by doing. Stay tuned.